Oh shit. This was a good episode. Wasn't as good as last week. It felt like it fell off since last week for some reason. And the reason why, because I was expecting more. You know, when he fired off that flare, that sound gun, I thought it was going to be a flare and everybody was just going to start zipping. I thought he was just going to start zipping and it was going to work with this, this girl. But really what happened was he just distracted her for a minute. People was flying in trying to stop this bitch. But she kept on moving. She kept holding that spot, making sure that they didn't get to that vulnerable spot. Then we got into this little thing where Aaron was talking to Levi, right? And it looked like he's losing faith in the Recon Corps. You understand? Because he's like, you guys doing this and you guys are doing that. People are being killed. We need to take care of this lady. You know? And they said, yo, we're a group. We move as a unit. And that's like with the real military. They don't have time to explain everything to everybody. They can't sit back and say, do this because this. They can't micromanage. It takes too much time, too many resources, too much everything. So basically, you just do what you're told. It's for your own good. You might not know it, but I would say most of it's for your own good. I don't know about all the inner workings. Somebody was telling me, a few people told me, they didn't tell me what goes on in it. They just said that a lot of stuff is, BS. But most of that stuff they tell you is for your own good. They don't have time to explain it to you. So that's when Aaron realized, okay, I'm rolling with a group now. I can't make moves on my own. He said, okay, I'm going to follow you guys. Then we get into this flashback thing, right? Now, once they go into the flashback, my boy Levi, he's talking about how he can disable human titans. Or he was thinking about Aaron. He said, I can just cut your arms and legs off and pull you out of the titan. And that way you're not dead. He said you'll regenerate and whatever. So anyway, they were talking about that, so you already know what that's going to be used for. Then they put Aaron in the well, and they were saying, well, go ahead and transform so we can see what happened. We can do some tests and whatnot, examine him. And he went and he was biting his hands, didn't do a damn thing. Bit his hands all up. He was all tore up, chewed through him like chicken. I hope it tastes good, but he tore his hands up, right? And he didn't transform. Now, in my mind, I was thinking, in a couple episodes, they said that the Titans need light for some reason to regenerate. They without light, they start getting weak. He said that they were kind of made of light or something like that. I guess that's how their body generates using light. It generates using light. So I was thinking, oh, he's in a dark well. That's why he can't transform. He's in a dark ass well. That's what was my thought. But then what happened was he was eating and he went to grab this spoon and he transformed right in front of everybody. Everybody was like, oh, what? They're like, what just happened? And they found out he was a Titan, right? Well, he was turning into a Titan, but he didn't turn fully. Girls running up behind like, oh, can I examine? She's like a fangirl or whatever. She said, I need to see what's going on. I got to find out what makes you tick. I got to cut you open. Anyway, for some reason, she said the Titans without skin are hot or something. I don't understand that. I know they're hot when they, because I seen him burning up when he was picking up that boulder, but I don't know why. But anyway, everybody was jumping on him like, oh, we don't know if this guy's really on our side or whatever. And at first they was getting a little bit comfortable with this nigga, right? Because he says he couldn't transform. And they said, damn, you're a little bit more human than we thought. So they started feeling a little bit more comfortable. But then when he turned to a Titan, they was like, oh, shoot, we messed up. So they backed up. And they was like, yo, we might have to kill this guy, right? Because they don't know if it was his true intentions. But anyway, they left him alone because Levi kept saying, yo, chill out, calm out, go in the corner, whatever. So later on, they're examining what happened. And what happened was, for some reason, you need a goal in order to turn into a Titan. You have to have something that you're trying to do. I didn't like that. I would have preferred oh, he wasn't in light, or it was some physical reason why he couldn't do it, or he couldn't even heal. They basically said if you got a goal, his goal was to reach for a spoon. Now you can, well, his goal was to transform into a Titan. Why didn't he transform? You gotta have an exterior goal. Okay, now if they do that, what I want them to do is explain why, and I hope they give an explanation of, oh, the guy who injected him with this serum made it so specially so that it connects to the brain in such a way where you got to have strong emotions in order to be able to control it and transform. That way, he's transforming, not all willy-nilly and just using it like an idiot. He only uses it when he really needs it. I think that would clear it up. I think that would be good if they did some shit like that. You know, it'd be like, okay, now it's under control and people had, other people in mind. And the guy who did it, Aaron's dad, he said it's going to come in handy when you guys need it. So maybe he did that. Hopefully or whatever reason they give makes sense. But anyway, for her reason, it didn't make no sense. She said the spoon wasn't hot, but he was hot. Why wasn't the spoon hot? Don't make no sense. I mean, it might work for something else, but it doesn't make any sense that that's how you figured out how he turned into a Titan because the spoon's not hot. It don't make no sense. But anyway, after all that stuff, we cut back to the real world, the present time, and they set that female Titan up. She ran past this thing. It was like you ever seen what was it called? Friday the 13th, Jason Goes to Hell, the final Friday. It was like that. She got to this certain point. They opened fire on this girl. They tore her up. They filled her with about 40,000 harpoons and trapped her right now. But the whole time she's holding the neck because she's still trying to make sure that they don't, attack her and kill her. But Levi says, you know what? Go ahead on. I'm going to, go back and find out who this bitch is. We're going to dissect this girl. We're going to dissect this girl right now. So anyway, that's what they're doing now. And he said, I hope they're not scared. The person that's in it, right? She was scared. She was like, oh shit, they're going to cut me open and find out, or I'm going to die. She can't do anything. She better hope that the other Titans come in and intervene. That's the only thing that can happen. But that's good for the next episode. We probably going to find out who's in this damn Titan, what's going on, see if we can get some information out this bitch. Also, the thing about this episode, the reason why I didn't like it as much as last episode, I didn't think it was as exciting as it was before, and then I got the flashback. We really only learned like 2-3 things in this episode, so I think they kind of slowed the pace down too much. But it was a good episode. The ending was incredible, and we finally gonna get into some good shit right now. But anyway, I give it a 4 out of 5. You understand? So go ahead and leave your comment. Let me know what you think about the episode. If you like the video, go ahead and click that like button and subscribe. Anime and manga means more, bitch.